Hey, today I lost a bet about whether I'd get up or not. You know who never loses? The app. Show them.
There's a number these apps bury very deep. 70% of all their money comes from less than 1% of people. And the wildest part is still coming. If you actually start winning, they quietly kick you out. But if you keep losing, they send you a personal manager, gifts, even a trip to a resort. For the next 10 minutes, I'll show you why the place bet button is built like a slot machine in your pocket, and why winning this game is the one thing they'll never let you do. Let's start at the beginning. Not long ago, betting on sports from your phone was banned almost everywhere in America. One place allowed it: Nevada. Then, in 2018, the Supreme Court struck down the nationwide ban, and the door swung open. In just a few years, the industry grew more than tenfold, from less than $1 billion a year to almost $11 billion. Today, a betting app sits in the phone of 1 in 5 Americans. And among men between 18 and 49, almost 40%. More than half of them place a bet at least once a week. And this isn't some shady thing in a back alley anymore. Ads for these apps are everywhere now. Every broadcast, every stadium, coming out of the mouths of your favorite commentators. Placing a bet has become as normal as ordering a pizza. Except a pizza doesn't call you a week later, asking why you haven't ordered in a while. Sounds like harmless fun. But here's what a major study from a university in Southern California found. In states that legalize betting, personal bankruptcies went up by 28%. Across the country, that's roughly 30,000 extra bankruptcies every single year. Your credit score is like a report card for grown-ups. It's how a bank decides whether to lend you money. And for the people who started betting online, that report card dropped noticeably harder than everyone else's. And it doesn't hit everyone the same. It hits hardest the people who already had the least to spare. Now let me show you why none of this is an accident. It's by design. Remember one simple thing. A betting app is not your opponent. It's the cashier. It doesn't guess who's going to win. It doesn't care who wins. It just takes a small cut of every bet, from the winners and from the losers. Like a currency exchange that shaves off a little piece of every transaction. The longer you play, the more they take. Always. You might win today. You might win tomorrow. But the longer you play, the more certain it is that the math catches up with you. And the math is always on their side. This isn't some evil plot. It's just how the cashier is built. It doesn't have to cheat to take your money. It only needs you to keep playing. So they don't need you to lose once. They need you to come back again and again. And here's that hidden number from the very start. According to a major business publication, at one of these companies, 70% of all its profit came from less than 1% of its customers. Less than 1%. Think about that. Out of 100 people, fewer than one is making them all their money. Who are these people? They're not rich folks who can afford it. Usually, it's the opposite. They're the ones who can't stop anymore. In the industry, they're called a whale, and a whale needs to be fed. Even our sloth could figure this one out. If almost all the money comes from a handful of people who've lost control, then the whole business is built to create more of those people, and to keep them from leaving. Now, here's exactly how they hold on to you. Trick number 1. The free bet. Sounds like a gift, but you'll never pull real cash out of it. Usually, if it wins, they hand you only the winnings. And the gift itself just burns up. Lawyers put it bluntly, There is no such thing as a free bet. It's bait. Bait to get you to open an account and put in your own real money. Trick number 2. Notifications. Your phone starts living a life of its own. Look at this game. Bet before it starts. Come back. A bonus is waiting. That's not care. That's an alarm clock that goes off the exact moment you'd almost forgotten the app existed. And they don't come at random. The app learns the hours you usually reach for your phone and times the hit for exactly that moment. Trick number 3, and the nastiest one, the parlay. That's when several bets get tied into one. You have to get all of them right all at once. It looks tempting. Small bet, huge payout. But getting everything right at once is almost impossible. Look at the numbers from one state. On a normal bet, the cashier keeps about 5%. On a parlay, more than 18. More than 3 times as much. That's exactly why parlays are the thing they shove onto your home screen. Trick number 4, the sneakiest of them all. Betting live during the match. It used to be simple. You placed a bet before the game, then you just watched and waited. Now you can bet on every single second. On the next goal, the next pitch, the next shot. The game is still going, and you've already placed 20 bets. And this is where your one last defense disappears. The pause, the time to think. In the heat of the moment, live, there's no time to think, only to tap. And underneath all of it, one button. You tap it, and you don't know if you'll win. Sometimes a reward lands, usually it doesn't, and you can never predict which. Scientists figured this out long ago. When the reward is random, that's when the brain latches on the hardest. It's exactly how a slot machine works. There's just one difference. The slot machine sits in a casino 1,000 miles away. This one sits in your pocket. 24 hours, a day. And this is where it gets heavy, because behind these buttons are real people. There's a documented case. A therapist, someone whose whole job was helping other people cope with their struggles. In a single night, he lost an entire year's salary on betting. In one night. Another case went to court. A man said that over 9 months, he ran nearly $30 million through betting. He said he couldn't stop, and instead of help, they kept sending him new bonuses just to keep him going. And there are thousands of stories like this. Families who were the last to find out about the debt. People who openly called themselves addicts and still got invitations to come back every single day. This is the price that never shows up in those flashy ads with celebrities. The ads show you the thrill and the easy money. They never show you the morning after. But even this isn't the strangest part of the whole story. The strangest part happens to the people who win. You're probably thinking, okay, but what if I'm actually good? What if I win? Here's the surprise. If you start winning consistently, the app does not like it. And little by little, they limit you. They cut your maximum bets. Sometimes, they nearly shut your account down. An investigation in one state showed it plainly. The ones who win get held back, and the ones who lose get showered with VIP status. Yes, you get punished for winning and rewarded for losing. Think about what that really means. Someone who knows how to win is no use to them. He's a loss on their books. What they want is someone who loses steadily, month after month. And the entire system is tuned for one thing, to find exactly those people and never let them leave. Lose big enough and you get a personal manager. They even have a name for it, the VIP host. He texts you, calls you, hands you tickets to games, invites you to private parties, pays for your trips. Former bettors have said a manager like that would message them dozens of times a day, not to get you to stop, to keep you from stopping. Because the more you lose, the more valuable you are to them. And now the whole picture comes together. The app doesn't want your brain. It wants your speed, you tapping that button fast, on emotion, without thinking. And you know what breaks down at high speed? Calm, the pause. That slow, lazy breath before you do anything. Here on this channel, we have a simple rule. It's not the fastest who survive, it's the calmest. The app makes its money off exactly the people who can't take one slow breath and put the phone down. So let's be honest with each other. These apps aren't broken. They work perfectly, just not in your favor. Their job isn't to stop you from winning. Their job is to keep you playing for as long as possible. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. That's your call and yours alone. I just want that next time the screen lights up with the words "free bet," you see what's really behind them. The cashier, the slot machine button, and that manager who smiles wider the more you lose. Understanding how the trap is built is already half of getting free from it. If this helped, subscribe to the sloth. Slowly, no rush. Just the way he likes it. Next time, we'll break down another trap that dresses up as a favor. The buy now, pay later button. And why splitting a payment into just a couple of dollars quietly makes you poorer. Until then, don't rush. Breathe slow, and I'll see you on the branch.